Land got a taste of a little Class A action in Nebraska as the Columbus Discoverers drove the bus up Highway 81 to take on their rival in the Norfolk Panthers. Now, the Panthers won the Maroon Cup last year when these two teams faced off, and this year, well, they would get out the gate quick with a little goal line score from Rowdy Bauer as he accelerates past the goal line. It's 7-0 early for the Panthers. But here come the Discoverers, also down by the goal line. They show some bully ball of their own as Michael Vachoyski keeps his feet churning and gets some help from the big fellas up front to make it 7-7. Halftime nearing after a 77-yard punt. The Panthers are backed up, but here goes Bauer. Pad level low, too strong for the defenders. He's off. A couple of diving Discoverers can't find land in sync. Bauer is starting his season on the right foot with some dominant play. Even the cameraman got in on some of that physical action. But in the end, it's a 96-yard touchdown run, and the Panthers go up 21-7. Third quarter, Columbus comes out firing. A little misdirection in the backfield. Tanner Esch gets to the edge, outruns the Panther defense, and trots into the end zone. But Norfolk takes the win in this one, 28-14.